All right, thank you so much for joining us. We're actually back in Corporate Clash, if you can believe that. It's been forever. So definitely if you need a refresher on where we were last time, yeah, we need to give these buildings to Old Man, and certainly if you need a refresher on videos, certainly the playlist is still up there and all, so feel free to go back and watch those videos, but we're picking up right where we left off. That that entire rewritten field office stuff had me completely occupied past couple months. But now we're shivering to get back out there in the corporate clash. So the plan, at least for this episode, is to finish the Berg task line. That would be quite an accomplishment if we could get it done. You just gotta remember to go to the right place. Still can't believe I didn't bother to check here at first. You have a rabbit listening to a bunch of toads. This is very hair-raising. You know, hair-raising, hair, rabbit. Alright, anyway. So, let's get back out here. Oh, who do we want to challenge? Yeah, you know what? This building looks good. So yeah, so now we just need to take care of this one. That's the nice part though. Like, the number of buildings was decreased by a significant amount, hitting a term what was needed 4-story wise, and then bam, they hit you with getting a 5-story. So we'll definitely take this one on here in a moment. Just need to put it out there and such. Wait for people to come, get a group going. You know, if you really listen to the music here, it's just so good. You know, just Clash in general just seems to have very good music. From the playgrounds to the street battles to the bosses. It's very good. But yeah, so certainly all that seems to be left in this episode, need to finish Old Man, gotta go talk to some HQ officers, gotta figure out what to do after that in terms of the penultimate task as well as the final battle for the Berg before we head on. Now, I don't quite know, I think we're headed to Acorn Acres after this because we still finish in Dreamland, I believe. Fairly certain about that. So I guess we better take it one step at a time and just say, hey, we got to show this building right here that we're the boss of them, so to speak. Look at that headhunter walking by, trying to get ahead of the competition. Alright, so yes, we got some people coming, some very nice, friendly, helpful tunes and such. And you know what, that's another thing. I really missed the chat log. It's just so nice to have there. Never fear, more are coming. But yeah, this really does feel refreshing. Yeah, it felt really good to have to. You got some new part of the task line and rewritten, and then coming back to this, which is a new task line in and of itself for me personally, at least. So it's all just kind of refreshing across the board. Speaking of refreshing, better get some water. Even the building music. Talk about building up some good moments. Am I right? Okay, so the most difficult part about this for me is trying to remember new gag strategies. And gag damage, that's for sure, and remembering how to handle executives and just about everything else under the sun. Oh, also, you see it, look at that hand. The corporate raider just kinda... Okay, now the hand changed back, but did you see that? It almost turned into like a yellowish, greenish type hand thing. I don't know, it was hanging out with that big cheese too much probably. It had too much cheese, that's probably what does it. You certainly have to hand it to them for trying at least, you know? That's the other nice thing, being able to just check gags like that real quick and just make sure that what you're doing can work. I still need to get back used to doing that. Now just the cheese separates us from moving on up. This ought to be very good. Oh yeah, this ought to be a good sound plan. Oh, that's the other thing too. Trying to remember. Gag damages and such and combos. So like typically using three Arugas typically won't get you anywhere. Here it will. So now we're just moving right along. We got some good synergy going here among the four of us. Time to rain on their parade. Oh, look, the downsizer there's even got the little hand thing going. They must be celebrating the holiday of March or something. Well, the month of March and all the holidays contained within it. Going green and such. You don't have to ask the cheeses. Obviously, the big cheeses are already going green. Of course, none of the toots will go green because we need us all to be happy and laughing and all that. I love how we're like on the roof. That certainly seemed to be a sound plan, I think, and they all went down, so we're doing their Toontastic job with all that. Very nice work. Love the amount of experience you get out of buildings, too. So easy to trade it up. Awesome, I did something unlocked. So we're headed back to the Blizzard Wizard. I'll take my Blizzard with minted Oreos and chocolate chips. That sounds kind of delicious. And cookie dough pieces, actually. Anyway, hey, congrats. Alright, so now what? Let's move on. Oh good, we get to a good story behind this. I like a good story. Oh no, you did. So now we just have to find that thing and... Oh. So that's why we're under all this chilly cold weather. Well, you know, as they say, it's no problem to me. We like the cold. We're pretty chill like that. Smart thing to do, I think. Alright, so I understand you're kind of just here and hiding, just chilling out. Unless it's Banglers, of course. I mean, why would it be Banglers in the first place? That's one thing we were asking ourselves. What were we thinking with that? So anyway, we're going back to Rocky. As a rocky head and a rocky soul, just try to... Something that would not be broken, the Toon spirit, obviously, so... Let's see what we got here. Gonna have to infiltrate the Lawbot HQ, probably. Look here. I just came for there, and you want me to run back there. Sounded like you two needed to have a phone call with one another to make sure I was in the right place. Because before I was there, now I'm here, and it's just kind of like, LOL, oops. Oh well, anyway, this gives me an excuse to come here, get some gags. So I guess we're going back to Lob. This time I remembered where to go. Alright, bruh, I'm here to help you. Alright, so I'm assuming this is kind of like the other task where you just kind of gotta go investigate it. Kind of see what's on the up and up. Although we have already seen it and witnessed it, of course. So yeah, this is going to be a huge surprise as to what's inside here waiting for us. Got that detective music kind of playing. Gonna topple the wall. Alright, so yeah, we're taking a look around. There's nothing specific you need to actually look for. I just love benches. Let me on this bench. Don't you wish we could just sit on them? But yeah, there's nothing really specific you need to look for. You just need to kind of go in here, take a look, infiltrate. And by infiltrate, it's just kind of like walk through the HQ. Well, yeah, that tunnel area. Alright, there are also these little push things to interact with. I think you get a fun little prize if you could get them in the right order in terms of how you interact with them, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. That could take a while. So anyway, gotta go explain what we saw. Just be like, dude, there were so many benches. It was awesome. We need more benches. That's obviously the report they want to hear. They care more about benches than they do the actual substance of what we saw in there, cog-wise. That's what's most important. You gotta keep that in mind. I do like the fact that you can run really fast. Like the sprinting has made this very helpful. Alright, guess what? That place looks so awesome. We should take some notes from them. We need to hire their interior decorator ASAP. So the next step in actually looking inside the HQ is by taking down some cogs within it. Surprisingly, this should not take as long as you would think. It looks like a big number, and especially if you do it alone, it looks like a big number. But realistically, the thing to keep in mind is that there are varying levels of cogs within there. Even in like that first open area right there when you go through the tunnel. I believe you can even find level 6s in there, which those are easy to take down with some gags you have, just gags on their own, or if you lure that hit them. There are a couple different ways of going about this, so certainly, yeah. Now, whether I have enough laugh to get through this is going to be a completely different story. But gag-wise, I should be good enough. So if it doesn't necessarily matter to you how you go about it, I do kind of recommend going with a lower cog kind of strategy to try to preserve yourself in the same area as much as possible, especially if you're doing this alone. And don't undervalue lure. Even though it's not prestiged, in my case, it can still be helpful, like in this instance. Alright, so what, 19 more to go. So yeah, if you don't want to learn, take a chance that way, you could just go straight on with the attacks as well. That's another way you could go about it. Especially if they're low leveled enough to where you could easily take it out in 2 hits. Whether it be 2 throws, a squirt, and a zap. A squirt-zap combo works beautifully, I think, with a lot of these cogs in here. So this is going to take a little bit. So after this battle, we're going to take a pause for the cause, and I'll let you see the ending part to let you know kind of how this all goes. And certainly a zap here will do the trick. It should at least. Oh wait, it didn't. That's the other thing, I gotta keep... See, that's also where lower level cogs makes this a lot helpful. A lot easier to kind of remember, just mindlessly going squirt, zap, squirt, zap. Anyway though, so yeah, I'm just gonna... We're gonna kind of head out of all the boring stuff, and I'll let you know how the rest of the 17 go. Alright, so we're kind of near the end here. Got some nice battle music going here. We're doing a pie-tastic job. So for the record, I was able to get through maybe about like 12 of the 20 on my own before laugh got really low. So then I had to go back to the playground and try and take care of... Oh wow, that's a lot of laugh lost. It's nothing like the -5 from the original boss bot fountains. Anyway though, so yeah, I did about 12 before having to go back to regain some laugh and gags. Yeah, so I just figured, you know, get some gags anyway, just because. And then I was able to become a little more bold with taking out some higher level cogs for the remaining ones, because I knew I could take some hits out of it. And then as a result, just using gags just to kind of gain some experience from them. So now we're headed back to Lob and seeing kind of where we're at here. And I think actually I wanted to be ambitious and just take care of all of this in one episode, but I might have to split this up into 2 here just to kind of keep things at an appropriate length, because something's coming up and I know that's going to take up a significant portion of time, and I definitely don't want to go over an hour, let alone be close to an hour, you know, before the event. Then you're definitely going over an hour afterwards, so let's at least take care of part of this to help, I guess, build some suspense and bring the suspense back into these videos. Certainly I miss doing Clash so much. And this is certainly a good way to bring back the whole Clash atmosphere. Alright, so let's see, is Professor Flake going to be as standoffish as he was originally? That's the 10,000 jelly bean question. Oh wow, you're actually very warm and friendly. What's this? So yeah, we gotta find some thermometers. I get a sense that we're gonna need some sensory thermometers for the exterior here. Let's try this out with one. So let's see if I can get a good drop rate, maybe. If it doesn't work out here, that's okay, because you know why? It means we get to try again next time. Yes, we're gonna leave it that suspenseful. We're about a half hour in, and I definitely know something's coming up that will take up at least a fair amount of time. So with that said, I'm gonna see you all next time. Woo!